Hello, everybody. This is Renee Barker with Psychic Soul Senses. It's a beautiful morning, and I'm not sure what part this is. I believe this is part 5 of my mini series that I'm posting today. And last video, I covered my astro projections and my psychic dreams and how that all come about. And kind of want to pick off where I left off because that was a short video and tell you that when I got done with my trouble, my lockup, um, I was down 5 months that time. I never went back to drugs. I've got 8 years clean now, and almost 8. And it's been the best 8 years of my life. Not only did I realize that I needed to open those psychic doors again, but I also realized that's a part of me and it's a part of everybody. And for some reason, I knew I was being called to wake up. So, now, I had a series of losses after my last astro projection, which in that astro projection, my boyfriend at the time was telling me that I had went to 2 funerals and I had married someone that was not him. Look, there's my dog. And that day I still got psychic flashes, kind of like seizures. They would come in, I would see a flash of the future or something, and suddenly I would kind of freeze, like black out, zone out. Now they started getting stronger after that, and so once I realized that, hey, when you're just sitting there, say you're driving down the road, and you're going somewhere you always go, so you're used to the path. But you're thinking about, say you're thinking about your day, you're running through what you got to do, and all of a sudden a flash from the past of something that you've done shows up. Say it's something you've already gotten over. But that flash shows up because that's your consciousness telling you something like that is about to happen, or something to that is about to happen. And I learned that, and once I learned that, I didn't get bombarded. It didn't show up like seizures. I didn't zone out when I got flashes after that. So, I had left my boyfriend and I went to my son's house for a couple months until January, and then I moved to Ironton. I moved in with my best friend to take care of him. He was a veteran. He was the first funeral. That's where I had the flash that I was going to run into my second husband. He was there. We married in March of that year, or May of that year, sorry. My friend died of March, but we married in April of that year, but we had known each other our whole lives, so it wasn't a big deal. Then my first husband killed himself. Now, when he showed up, I told you about that, what happened there. But he was the first person to tell me, you got to learn where we came from. You've got to learn more about this. Because when he killed himself, I was like, why aren't you in hell? So then I realized there wasn't a hell. So, the next death was Derek. Now, we were married 2 years, and then I left him. And the reason I left him in October of 2000, it was November of 2018, because he was getting angry, he was mean, and I believe a lot of it now, I don't believe I know, A lot of it now was because he would pick up my thought before I got to process it, things like that. His abilities were coming through, just like everybody else's are. And it caused arguments, and I couldn't take it anymore. But I didn't know how to help him because I was still opening up. I never had used my chakras or anything yet. But my energy and my heart was connected to him, and I felt his heart. So I knew he was a loving person. He just had issues. So I left, and I began. Well, before I left, I asked a guide, not believing in anything, but knowing there's energy. I asked for help, and I opened my heart, and I asked for help. The next day in my email, I got a thing about chakras and Gaia. I ordered Gaia, and I started watching the shows, and I learned about the chakras. And I started opening them because I already felt them. They were there. I knew which ones were opened, and it was my creativity, the root, the solar plexus, the third eye. Like, those were opening, and I knew that I needed to connect them naturally. So now I didn't get into the meditations yet at this point, but for a month before I left him, I learned that. Then one day, an argument started, and I said, nope, I've got the strength to leave. I have an angel. He's helping me. I'm leaving. So I left. Then I got stronger. I had an energy inside me tell me to go inside, to work on me, to find out what my problems were of the situation. Now, a lot of cool things I have learned since then, like, I'm fire, I'm a Sagittarius, and he was water, he was a Scorpio. He was born 11/11. He was my gate to awareness. He was my doors. He was meant to be in my life. Somebody had sent me, after I left him, something about twin flames. I didn't believe it. I thought that's definitely woohoo. But now I know it's not. I didn't want to divorce him because he was the love of my life. But I didn't want to be with him anymore. Then, one day in January of 2019, it was the 4th, something hit me, and I was like, why? Why can't I get past this? Like, I don't want to hate this person. I want to love this person from a distance, but I want to help them love themselves. I want to, get over this without hate. I want to be happy if I see him walking down the road with someone else. Well, I had just got done watching Greg Braden on Gaia, and he said to connect to your guides. You can even use animals. We have plenty of animals here on the farm. You see my dog. We got about 10 cats. Well, I walked outside, and this cat, RJ, and Velvet, a black cat, they were connected. Like, I could hear them. Like, I could feel them. I hope you guys don't think I'm crazy. I really don't care if anybody does. I got to get this out. So he showed me how to get up the hill to this rock. And I sat down beside the rock, and I touched the tree, and all of a sudden, this light, everything lit up, and I could hear this voice, and my heart chakra opened up, and I felt this love. And the ones that were spinning was my throat, my heart, and my third eye, and my crown was tingling. And I was getting all kinds of information from this girl. And I thought, oh, God is a female. And she was like, not quite, but you still need to learn some stuff. Basically, she was trying to tell me that God is in us all. She was like, what you need is inside you. What you need is inside you, and you need to keep digging. You need to keep searching. You need to keep forgiving. You need to keep loving, and you need to keep spreading your loving energy to others, not negative energy, loving energy. Do everything out of love. That experience, oh my God, it was such a wonderful, great experience. And I realized then something else is going to happen. I had a dream a couple nights later, which I realized it wasn't a dream. It was my higher self took me to the Akashic Records because Derek was there. And we were at his funeral, and all of a sudden, everything started coming together. Now, I'm going to stop this video right here, and I will pick up where I left off on the dream and some information I got before, I started seeing other things. I have so many contacts now and have had contacts now. I just had one the other night and I feel behind and I have to get this stuff out. Okay. I actually think I'm going to go do my hair and show you guys my face because I want you to know how serious this is. And I'm ready. I'm ready to get it out. I'm ready to talk to people. I'm ready to I don't want followers. I don't want people to adorn me. I want to communicate because this is happening to other people and I know it is. I was just told that the other night. And my granddaughter sees stuff now. I don't know. All of them do. So we'll talk again and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Love and light, everybody.